All right, guys, so the recording has started and I'm going to hit play here. Mia, just give me a thumbs up that you can see this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect.
All right, guys, so I am super, super excited to be here with you guys tonight, and you can see Mia Finnegan on the other screen here. We're connecting New York to California, and how fun that technology allows us to connect with all of you guys to just give you some background information as to what Mia and I are doing, along with so many other fitness professionals, nutrition professionals in the industry. Like, this is one of the most epic things we've done. The people that are involved in this are making this what it's going to be. It's going to be epic. 8 weeks for you guys to decide if you want to be in with us, transform your lives, your bodies, set some goals. But when I tell you guys, truly, the people involved in this, some of the world's best trainers, nutrition professionals, yoga, spiritual guidance professionals. So think about who you're going to have access to and who's going to be leading you and cheering you on and helping you reach these goals, teaching you over 8 weeks. That's what really gets me and I so excited. So officially kicking this thing off, let me just give you a quick intro. I always say when Mia and I get together, we joke and I say, listen, tonight is not about Liz Court or Mia Finnegan at all. But it is really important for you guys hopping on to know that, you know, Mia and I have been in the industry for quite some time. We've transformed a lot of other people's bodies, right? It's what we do as trainers and professionals, but we've also gone through it ourselves. I have 2 baby boys. I've gained 60 pounds with each one of my kids. You know, I've gone from a college athlete to an adult athlete now. So I've been in your shoes where I've wanted change. It's a lifestyle for our family. So a little bit just about me. I'm excited to rock on with my goals in 2018. I have some really, really big goals for myself. I'm going to be doing this 8 weeks with you. And I'm excited to get my butt kicked from Mia Finnegan, Nicole Costa, Alicia, Melissa, Michelle Bell, all these other trainers that are going to be part of this 8 weeks with us. I'm ready for their workout. So bring it on. Let me just share a tiny bit about Mia with you guys. Many of you on the line may know Mia, and if you don't, I joke all the time, and it sounds really dirty, but I say just Google her. Just Google Mia Finnegan, okay? Because you'll see her whole background. But to give you the short version, you know, Mia connected with me 5 years ago in the industry, and it's been the biggest gift and blessing to connect with another woman who had a vision like I did to just impact people's lives. And that's what we're doing here for the new year. We're connecting, impacting lives. But you know, she came out to my gym in New York and shared a cool company with me and a product line and all this nutrition component to help my clients get better results. She's the first Miss Fitness Olympia winner ever, okay? She's got 3 kids, and you can see she's been on multiple covers. So when we talk about combining with some of the best people in the industry, all the trainers that are gonna be part of this Facebook page with you guys, but also Mia Finnegan. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that to have access to this woman for 8 weeks. Her knowledge, her energy, her expertise. She's transformed bodies for the last 25 years. So I'm super pumped, and I know you guys are as well, to have access to Mia. So she's gonna come back and share a bunch of stuff with you guys in a minute. What I wanna do right now is just kind of give you the true heart of, you know, I'd say about 8 weeks ago, I reached out to Mia and I said, you know, what do you want to do for New Year's? You know, we coach a ton of people. We have a ton of trainers that we know in our networks. And I said, what if we combine the true heart of training professionals and industry professionals is to help people. It's to help as many people as we can reach the masses for New Year's, right? New Year's is a time that we all start thinking about goals. What do we want to bring change to? Okay, so when you look at the true heart of what we do for a living, it's really scary. The numbers, the statistics. And so part of our initiative here with this 8-week group and page and support is going to be reversing some of the numbers you're seeing here, guys. We have an obese country, right? These numbers are getting worse, and it's starting to trickle down into our children. So if we can teach you habits over the 8 weeks, from nutrition, training habits, mindset, okay, balance, all these types of habits that can better you, it can start to trickle down into your families, and we can really make a big impact. So that's the heartbeat of what we're doing here over the 8 weeks together with Mia and all these other industry professionals that are part of this, okay? So I know I'm rolling through quick, guys, because we really want to get you the information so you can make a good, educated decision and decide if you are going to rock on with us, all right? But I really want to challenge you with one thing right now. One thing to think about is, what do you want to bring change to in 2018? That's my question for you. Mia's going to present the same thing to you. And all the other trainers in this group are going to put this on your lap, your plate, and ask you that question and say, what do you want to bring change to, right? Because it may not just be weight loss. It may be you want to gain some lean muscle mass. It may be you want to bring more balance, energy, strength, right? So there could be a lot of things that you're looking to bring change to in your life. When we talk about change, we look at it from a bunch of pillars of health and wellness, and this is something that we teach and preach every single day in the industry, okay? So this 8 weeks is going to be a combination of all of that, okay? The 8 weeks is not going to just be exercise, nutrition, and maybe some products, okay? It's going to be nourishing your body and learning these habits, okay? It's going to be learning how to love others, learning how to communicate. It's definitely going to include some workouts in the page. I'm going to teach you exactly what the 8 weeks is going to be about. Rest. How important is rest recovery? Throwing in some yoga workouts, throwing in some mindset talks, right? This is equally as important. Then we talk about environment, community, guys. Being part of something bigger than yourself, the reason that I'm so excited about it, and I know that all the other professionals that are part of this is the environment that this 8 weeks is going to be one of the most epic things we've ever done. All these industry professionals, all of you, your energy, your excitement in this 8 weeks, guys, that creates an environment and a community that is something that is bigger than just yourself. And that screams fun to me. So I'm really excited about the environment that this Facebook page is going to create, and having you as part of that. And then the last part is filling gaps. We're going to teach you about lifestyle. We're going to teach you about wholesome nutrition. And you know what, maybe you can't make 5 meals a day and you feel overwhelmed by that. What are some things that Mia and I and all these other trainers in the page do to help fill in some gaps to make this all happen? We're talking about supplements, we're talking about meal shakes, we're talking about, efficient workouts, filling in gaps for your life so you don't have to spend 2 hours in the gym, okay? So that you can make this happen and make it realistic for you. We're going to teach you some of our tools and tricks of the trade to fill some gaps for you, okay? So I want you to think about that, because what you're looking for change will help you decide if you are in or out, but we hope that you are in for this 8 weeks. All right, guys, so here's something that's really, really cool. Over the past 15 years for me, and I know much longer for Mia, I don't know how many years, Mia, but
30 years.
30 years. I think I was like 10 when you started. You're like my fitness mom. So one of the things that Mia actually coached me up on was helping set goals for myself. When I was postpartum with my boys, right, I was like, feeling all flustered and feeling all like, out of shape, and I wanted to get myself back as a college athlete. Mia shared this awesome competition with me down in Tampa. She's like, go do this competition thing. And I'm like, that sounds really cool. I would love a goal. Guys, setting goals not only has, research behind it. If you read the screen, you talk about setting a goal that is specific, okay? So we're going to talk to you about the 8 weeks about setting a goal for yourself. Again, your goal is going to be different than the person next to you, alongside of you in the journey, but everyone should have a goal because it'll make you accountable. It'll make you excited to commit, okay? And a goal that's measurable, right? Something that you can measure. It's obtainable, but it should be aggressive. So think about like a 5K, maybe a Spartan race. Maybe like you set a photo shoot goal. Maybe you want to hear about the $25,000 transformation contest that one of the companies we're aligned with is kicking off. Mia's going to share that with you in a minute, okay? Realistic, but time sensitive. So we say 8 weeks, 8 to 10 weeks is a really good time specific goal that you can set and think about as the new year comes, and use this 8 weeks group to help you, okay? So I've got like 1 or 2 more here, and I'm kicking it over to Mia here, but I want you to look at Leslie. Leslie is one of the trainers that is involved in this Facebook group with us. And what's cool about Leslie is a good friend of mine. I've known her for 15 years. She was a great college athlete. So talk about a girl who, you can see on the screen, she's lots of accolades, right? All-American track athlete. So she finished college and decided she wanted to set a goal. Here we go. We took her through 10 weeks. We helped her set the goal. We got her on the right training, right nutrition, right supplementation. She not only set world records at her competition, but look at her body composition, guys. So when you have the right game plan in place, that's important, okay? So a lot of what we're going to do is going to be talking about exactly what is this 8 weeks going to do, how can it help you, and what's the game plan so that you can reach your goals, okay? So these are just some of the logistics now about the 8 weeks, all right? Why 8 weeks, you guys? Because the research shows that it takes about 65 days to create a habit. And that is the truth. If you guys have ever done any type of 8-week, 10-week, 12-week journey, once you get about 4 to 5 weeks in, you start having such good progress and results and energy that you just want to keep going, and then you make it a lifestyle. Mia and I and all the other trainers and professionals involved in this, we all agree on one thing. We are not into fads. We are not into drinking shakes in bars all day long. We're about teaching, educating on lifestyle habits so that you guys can sustain it and be healthy for the long run, okay? So if that's you and that's what you're looking for, you're not looking for a quick fix. You're not looking for, a drink this paprika shake and whatever. You're looking for lifestyle habits from real professionals who can teach you and you can commit and be healthy long-term. That's what this is about, guys, okay? So logistically, we are kicking off January 8th. It is a rolling 10 weeks. We do have some people that we know won't have their mindset made up by the 8th. We're giving you the 8th because we want you to commit to something for the new year. So we are kicking the page off on the 8th. But if you don't want to start until the week later, or you have someone else that's kind of slow moving here, getting the recording and decides to jump on a couple weeks later, it's okay. We're going to keep the page open and rolling for about 10. You start when you're ready, okay? Open to men and women. Yes, it's free. We're getting a lot of questions in the page already for those of you guys that are already in this Facebook page and support page. It's totally free. This is independent, put on by all these amazing trainers and nutrition professionals who are going to be part of it. It's 100% free and clear of any other company. It's just a support page. It's our heart and giving back to the industry to help you guys rock out your goals, okay? So get in there, check it out. Now in the page, you're going to see a couple things. What's cool is all of the fitness professionals who are rock stars in this industry. And when I say rock stars, guys, I mean, I am equally as excited to take their classes on the Facebook page. What's going to happen is we're going to do some live workouts. We'll publish the schedule in the page to you guys so you know what classes are happening and who and when, okay? But they're going to teach them live. Now, it's going to be a little different. We can't play a ton of music because of Facebook, so you're going to get their energy, their excitement. They're going to tell you what you need, but it's going to happen live. If you want to pop on with Mia and do a butts and guts class for 20 minutes, do it, okay? If you can't catch the live workout, it's going to stay in there. It's going to be a recording, and you can just use the search function at the top of the page to say, I want, butts and guts, and you find the class, and Mia's will pop right up, okay? So we'll teach you all about that fun stuff in there. So that's going to be part of the fitness component that you're going to have access to over the rolling 8 to 10 weeks here, okay? You're going to get a meal plan. Mia's going to talk about nutrition and show you some of that. It's really important that you guys hone in on getting to the grocery store, getting the right foods, whole foods, learning how to eat right, which Mia's going to really hone in on, okay? We are going to do some nutrition talks and seminars in the actual page to educate you. We're going to have some yoga and mindset talks in there, okay? But the biggest part about this is we're going to celebrate you, okay? Me and I were chatting before we even hopped on the recording, and we were talking about how excited we are to help you guys celebrate your successes and your mini wins along the way. So if you've never been part of something where you feel like you've been celebrated, you have accountability, support, community, tribe, guys, this is going to rock your world to have all these trainers and friends and people. Right now, I think there's like 800 people in this group, and it's going to grow massively over the next week. But celebrate you and your wins. We're going to really do a ton of celebration and fun and excitement in this page that'll keep the 8 weeks fun, all right, and make you consistent. So with that being said, you're going to hear Mia rock through some of the nutrition stuff. You're going to see the meal plans. We're going to get this all in there for you guys, okay, to help support your journey. But I am going to kick it over to Mia now, because when it comes to transforming bodies and talking about food and what macronutrients, micronutrients you want to put in and where in lifestyle, this woman is the guru. So I'm going to stop talking and kick it over to Mia, and I'm excited to take notes as well. Mia, it is all you, woman.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. I'm so glad you could all get on and everything. And, in regards to the nutrition side of it, it is the 80% of those results. And I could put in all the other components, whether it's stress management, sleep, workouts, laughing a lot, things like that. But if your nutrition is not on, you can't just eat what you want and obviously work out. It's not going to happen. So what we're always talking about is talking about how to balance your nutrition based on that lean tissue that you have. So that's why we're doing a lot of, especially out here in California, we're doing a lot of measurement like kind of meetings. I have one on the 6th, one on the 9th, one on the 10th, one on the 11th, and we're measuring people. So for those coaches who are on, making sure that you're getting those people in so they can get those measurements done, because some people do measurements not really so well. So we want to make sure that you're doing the measurements to make sure that you're giving them that plan that's based on their lean tissue and their activity level, okay? So as you can see in this little video, this little thing that we did a live workshop the other night. So you can kind of see some of these foods. I actually have some food too right here that I'm going to kind of scoot in here just so you guys can see them a little bit better. Hopefully you can see them. But basically just talking about what those meals are going to look like for you guys, whether it's eggs and cantaloupe and some oatmeal, some rice cakes and peanut butter. We got some chicken, rice, and some veggies there. We have some blueberries and nuts. And then for dinner, we have a salmon and some beets and some peas. Now, we're going to teach this all along the way, guys. We are going to teach how you guys are going to balance your protein, your carbs, and your fat. Because one of the biggest things that people, get into trouble is they go way too long without eating. Their timing is way off. They wake up, they're too busy, they run out the door, they throw in a cup of coffee, and they live on coffee for like most of the day. And then that's what happens. What happens is your body just stores up fat. Okay. And the biggest thing is that we want to help your body burn fat away. So in this group, we're going to be teaching you little like tips along the way of what might be easier for you. If you look at this meal plan, and you can kind of see it on the screen right here, that's a lot of food. And so we were like, oh my God, there's no way I can eat that much all day. I have to drop my kids off at school at 7 in the morning. I got to get to work by 8. So I usually take the breakfast away and I throw in a meal replacement. I say, would that help? And you just see the stress leave these people's bodies like, oh my God, that would help so much. So just teaching you like, oh, this is beautiful. This is actually a beautiful thing Liz has here. That preparation is your key to success. One of the biggest things with nutrition, if you're not prepared ahead of time, I'm being honest with you guys, and I am a blatantly honest person coming from the Northeast. You're going to fail. Okay. If you're not prepared, that is your key to success. So any of the coaches out there, we might have people on who are interested and excited about doing this, but it's up to you, the coaches, to teach and coach and mentor these people on how to prepare ahead of time, what they need to do, the time that it does take. I did that video that we're going to definitely post on there talking about how to go grocery shopping, how to shop the walls first. One of the biggest things is if you have it prepared with you, you can't mess up. It's only when you've gone too long without eating, guys, is when the problems happen. Like you come home from work, you've gone 5-6 hours without eating, you come in, you open the cupboard, and of course it's all dead food, and you're gonna eat anything you can to make yourself feel better. So your brain gets sugar. That's what we don't want. So we're gonna set those goals with you, and we're gonna teach and coach and mentor you. This beautiful meal plan that Liz has laid out here, beautiful. All you have to do is pick from the list. It shows you a complex carb, a protein, a fruit, optional, some greens and stuff. So it's showing you what to do, how to do it. And again, we're going to be in there. So any questions along the way, once we kick off on the 8th, once we kick off, guys, put those questions on there. If you are totally confused, oh my gosh, I'm eating too many carbs, or how many choices do I get? That's what we're in there for. Hey, if it's somebody I'm coaching through and I might be working, and somebody sees that question, please, coaches, rockstar coaches, please answer those questions for those people. It just gives them help and accountability. Now, thinking about what we're going to do, what you should know about this, what we choose as our go-to. Now, Liz, did you want to touch on this, or do you want me to touch on that?
Yeah, I mean, we can play off each other, Mia, but,
yeah.
Things that when we talked about the pillars, it was, listen, I'm a busy mom. I've got 2 kids and I run like 47 businesses, right? I know you other line do a lot of things too. So Mia introduced me to this product line, Advocare, for my gym, my body, my clients 5 years ago. So we've used this company and product line and have had great results when combined with the things Mia's talking about. I said Mia. That's my Northeast accent coming out. when Mia talks about nutrition and exercise. So, just understand, you guys, supplements can play a role in your 8 weeks. They can help you get the best results and maximize your 8 weeks. They're not required. You don't have to get on products. And maybe you guys already use your own products. You have another company, another brand. That's awesome. But when we talk about results, and all the trainers as part of this group are all trainers that understand Advocare, know this company, and use this company's product line. So that's what we're going to share with you guys and educate you on a couple minutes of some things that can help you maximize the 8 weeks. So Mia, I'll let you kind of kick off a little bit more about the company and the safety and all that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, one of the greatest things, if you can see on the screen there, that green check mark, that informed choice, that was what made a difference for me, because I'm a lifetime natural athlete. Even at that high level in the Olympia, I was always a natural athlete. And I always wanted to make sure I was putting stuff in my body that was safe and effective. And so when I started using these products, it actually freaked me out a little bit. I actually had to go to my dad and kind of have him check it out, because I was getting great results so quickly that I was like, something's got to be up here. We got to be pro-hormone or something. And it's not. It's safe, effective, and the products work. And way before Advocare, 22 years in the business, I literally used other products. I had my own little regimen. But once these products came to me, and I just kind of fill in those gaps. Well, maybe you're somebody on here right now that uses a branched chain amino acid already. Maybe you already use a whey supplement. Maybe you already use an omega. Maybe you use a probiotic. So understand, awesome. We celebrate that. I'm so excited about that. One of the things I will say is, after 30 years in the business, I will not use another product line. Now, there are other things that I use, whether it's something from Trader Joe's, maybe a turkey jerky or something like that. But as far as my supplements, I know these are safe and I know these are effective, and I actually put these in my teenage kids' bodies, okay? Because I know how safe and effective they are. Use what you have. Now, these guys are just rock stars. One of the things when I first got involved is I was a little afraid at first because I had never been involved in any type of company like this before. And then I looked into these guys' background. Now, Stanley Dudrick, the top left, he is the father of IV medicine. Now, this guy is a rock star across the world. He's saved over 10 million babies so far with intravenous feeding. And for me, he's not going to risk his white coat on something that's not elite and something that isn't stellar. So once I saw him, he was the one that blew me out of the water. William Kramer down the bottom, second one over. He wrote most of my textbooks from college. Okay, so he's a rock star in himself. I mean, there's so many different doctors. Dr. Redmond is, women's health. Gail Cresci is a registered dietitian talking about the gut, how important gut health is. And we're going to be talking about all of that stuff in the page because all of us have so many different backgrounds that we're coming from. We have registered dietitians, we have nutritionists, we have holistic health professionals, we have trainers, we have coaches, we have teachers, we have CSCS. We have so many different people who are going to dedicate their time to this page to coach and teach and mentor you. And one of the reasons why we chose this company too is endorsers. I was an endorser for Metrics many years back, and I got $50,000 a year. Yay me, right? But when I heard that these guys don't get paid, they get paid in product, I was like, what fitness or what pro gets product and doesn't get paid for it? And because we don't pay our athletes to say they like our products, they either use them or they don't. And these guys use them because they know what it does for them. They know they perform better with them. And they know that they're never going to pop a negative pop test, right? A drug test using them, okay? These guys are just absolute rock stars. So, just knowing that, Liz, I'm going to throw it back to you if you want to share anything more on that. But I'm so excited to be able to share on this page because we have other 24-day challenge pages and all this stuff and support pages. But this, with all the workouts and all of the talks, whether it's a stress management talk, whether it's we should laugh more. I mean, go to a comedy show, laugh more, feel better, give anything that you feel like that's helping you, share it on that page because it might be somebody in the same position as you that needs to hear it as well. So, Liz, do you want to jump on that, or do you want me to go right into the Advocate 180?
Mia makes me laugh all the time, but my girlfriend gave me this unicorn, guys, and it's like a running joke that people give me unicorn gifts all the time, but because unicorns just make people smile. And the funny thing is I got this Christmas present that said, always be yourself. Like, just always be yourself, be true to yourself. But when you can't, be a unicorn. So, it is true, you guys. I mean, surround yourself with people that are fun. That, you want to be part of something. And that's what I'm excited about. When Mia and I chatted about how we wanted to run this 8 weeks, listen, we were going to do this page with all these amazing professionals. Like, we couldn't do this without them and them locking arms and being committed. So there's a lot of time and energy and talent going into this with the page. Okay, so I want you to separate in your mind the 8 weeks Facebook page and what we're all doing there as almost our gift to give back. And then I want you to think about the company that we align with is Advocare. Okay, that is our partner of choice for nutritional products and supplements for the reasons that Mia mentioned. This company, it has stepped up big time in terms of helping people set goals. We chatted about that earlier, right? If you don't have a goal and you want to run and you want to compete for their $25,000 transformation contest, you got to connect with the person who threw you into this page and ask them if they know anything about it and they can help you get involved in it. Because listen, guys, I'm running for it. I'm going for 25,000. I'm actually more excited about a year's worth of free spark that they but it's just a cool goal. It's one fun money. They have first, second, and third prizes, but it's more so about the transformation. You're going to write a little bit of an essay, which is really cool, and then you'll have your before and after pictures and measurements. It's not just about weight loss and fat loss. So if your goal is something other than that, you still should look at this and think about it, okay? So basically, it's just committing yourself to, again, 80 days worth of getting healthy, which is almost 8 weeks. So they're very symbiotic in relationship, but they are completely free and separate of each other. And this is just one option and goal to kind of think about. So Mia, do you want to add anything to that on the transformation contest?
No, but one of the things as far as that transformation contest, I just want you to think about anybody who's on here, whether you're thinking about, being on the page and just being part of the support system, or you are a trainer, I just want to really, from the bottom of my heart, guys, we have an obesity epidemic. okay? I mean, this is true and real. I just want you to start thinking about, and I'd say what you need to say now to that person that you feel that we could help. They don't have to do the transformation. They don't have to do they don't have to buy any products. Invite them to the page. They might become inspired. They might see something they like. They might see somebody like themselves, okay? Because there's so many people out there, and one of them is my son's girlfriend's dad, okay, who needs this so badly. And he is the very top person on my list that I am contacting, because guess what? He is literally one hamburger away from a heart attack. Okay. And I need to get his gut healthy. And it's not about using product. It's not about, but imagine if he does this transformation competition, and imagine that goal sitting there for him, that $25,000. I mean, that would be remarkable for their family. So those are the type of things. Just start thinking and think outside of the box. Anybody that comes to your mind, because like Liz said, $25,000 competition, running a 5K, Spartan, photo shoot. It might be, your goals could be completely different. So for me, I'm doing it, but what my goal is, I want to put on some more muscle this year, okay? I've lost some muscle throughout through the aging process and stuff. It's a natural progression. I'm fighting it every step of the way. I'm fighting menopause every step of the way. So that's my goal. I'm going to rock it, and I'm going to put muscle on again, and I may do the Tri-Fit again with you guys finally this year. So that's something that's I'm so excited to do. But again, from the bottom of my heart, really write down those names. Liz, if you want to take it from there, I do want to mention one big thing. When you do this, you're going to get a journal that I absolutely love. And I am a big journal person. Everybody who journals has more success than anybody else, okay? If you journal this transformation journal, I love it. So revisit, you're going to write down those goals in there that you're setting. Be sure to revisit them every morning. Now, I am somebody of prayer. I am a woman of faith. So I do my prayer and my meditation in the morning. I revisit my goals every single morning, so I know what my day is planned out. So I don't start my day frantic and running crazy and not be able to stay true to what my goals are that day. So I know my food's on point. I know my exercise is on point. I know my meditation and prayer is on point. I know I'm laughing a lot is on point. Laughing with my kids, things like that, okay? So go, Liz, I'm going to go ahead and throw it back to you, and then I'll share one last thing when you're done.
No, listen, guys, I mean, there's really not much more to say, and you know, me and I could really keep going on, but the process of getting results over 8 weeks is really, I always break it down into 3 components, okay? It's the exercise, nutrition, and filling in some gaps, right? Some lifestyle solutions. So that's supplements, that's products. You'll learn mindfulness, you'll get yoga, you'll get to laugh, have fun, and celebrate your success. So there'll be a lot of value adds. I just want you guys to think about, in 2018, where do you want to be? You know, how are you going to get there? What's your plan? And what's going to get you excited to commit? If you don't have that, then jump on board. Let's go. Connect with your friend. There's got to be someone that shared this with you, someone who cared enough about you, like Mia said, to share this conference call tonight. You're going to watch the replay. You're going to get in the page, and you're going to decide if this is for you or not, okay? But we are going. We are running this. We are really excited for all the other trainers and coaches who are part of this. They're rock stars. We're appreciative of their times, their talent. And if you have specific questions, like on any of the products, the competition, the company that we're part of, put them on the page. We can help you get to the right person. We can answer any of those questions because it's free and separate, but we know we need to have one spot for you guys that we can answer those questions for you, okay? There's not enough time tonight to do it because we want to end the recording so people can watch the replay. So any questions you have, get them on that page. Your friend can share the Facebook private page with you if you're not in there already. We do hope to see you inside if you're not in there already. Mia, I'm so grateful for your time tonight and sharing with everybody, and also to be part of this. I'm really excited to get my butt kicked from Mia Finnegan again. I need it.
No, it's going to be so awesome, Liz. And like Liz said, you know, definitely connect back with that person who invited you to the page if that is, you know, something that you're interested in. But also start thinking about those people who you really want to help. And one of the things I will say is the biggest thing is to be part of a group and to be part of a tribe, like Liz said. It is absolutely special. It is so special. I really found when I came to this company, I really finally found my tribe. And one of the things we always teach, though, is people have to be ready for change, okay? There's many steps to be ready for change. So you might be in that kind of pre-contemplative stage and you're kind of thinking, oh, I don't know if I'm even ready. But then you get into contemplation and you start doing some research. And this is where you people who are on this tonight can talk to those people who you might have even seen a post on Instagram, you might have seen a post on Facebook, you might have seen a post on your Snapchat of somebody who's sick and tired, they're dragging anchor. Reach to them. You never know the timing. My girlfriend Jody reached to me 8 years ago, okay? And she had no idea where we were at. So as far as that's concerned, just reach to those people. If they say no, so be it. So what? Who cares? We know we can help a lot of people. Okay, so know that they're ready, because once they change their mind, then they can change their body and they can change their life. Okay,
so one quick bicep flex, put it up. Let's see, guys, listen. She's in her fifth. Look at her nugget. She's in her, and she has 3 kids. She wants to put on more muscle. All right, you're a freak of nature. I'm excited.
I want to put on real muscle.
We do have some questions about products and things like that. Guys, get them on the page and we'll help you connect back with your coach to get started on the products. I'm seeing them come in through already. But I'm going to end the recording, guys. We can't wait to see you inside. Mia, thank you all the way from New York to California.
Thanks,
and
guys. Love you guys.
Chat with you guys soon. Good night. Have a good night, guys.
Bye.